Greetings from the Erie Coast, this is Matt Shad. Thor Vigi may Thor bless on this wonderful Thursday. Wow, it's a great day. It really is. It really is. The sun is shining, clear blue skies. Yeah, 48 degrees, I think. I don't know, it's warming up. Oh, there's a plane coming in. Yeah. Welcome to Cleveland. Planes, trains, and automobiles. They're everywhere here. Oh man, yeah, it's a good day. It's a good day. Is he gone? Okay, here he is. Hey, what's up? You. But I'm not here to tell you about my good day. Well, I am actually, but I'm here to tell you about those who did not have a good day. Yeah, that's right, you guessed it. Those Americans that were trapped in Afghanistan, left there by Trader Joe and his malicious/incompetent regime. At least we forget that 13 servicemen and women died in Navigate and Kabul, Afghanistan, along with 200 other poor souls, and 300 plus people lost arms and legs and limbs, things that don't grow back. A lot of them were service members as well. Every day, never forget whose fault this is. But there was hope. There is hope. These folks are still in country. That is Task Force Argo, Task Force Pineapple, Project Exodus, Project Dynamo Christian Coalition, Mighty Oak Foundation, just to name a few. Meanwhile, last night, Fort Campbell, Kentucky, two Black Hawks collided during a night training exercise, and some the 101st Screaming Eagles were in those choppers. They collided at night, and they did not survive. They did not survive. Yeah, that happened last night. That's training. That's training. Training is hard, and when you train hard, there can be casualties. You know, really, blast from the past. Sorry, somebody just drove by, and I might have to cut this thing short here. We'll see. Anyway, yeah. So, shout out to those 101st and the pilots and everyone involved that lost their lives in that training exercise. It's gonna be rough. We had something similar when I was in. It was called seven stars. I forget. So, I think it was 7 stars. Yeah, airplane crash, and it had a whole bunch of dignitaries and from other countries, and it was crazy. Yeah, so shout out to those. Shout out to the 101st Airborne. Thoughts and prayers with. Journey well, brethren. Journey well, and thoughts and prayers to the families and friends and fellow brothers that lost friends and brothers. That's always hard to hear. It is, especially in a training exercise. So, I'm not going to beat a dead horse about the whole recent shooting and all that. You can go anywhere on the internet and find it. All I'm going to say is that a good guy with a gun, that's what stops evil. That's what happens. And yeah, and it's to reiterate Brandon Herrera, which I just shared his thing about it all, but that's what we can do. The answer is not less guns. The answer is more guns. More guns in the hands of capable Americans, which was the idea behind the Second Amendment. Yeah, that's what we can do. That's how we can address this. Yeah. hey, shout out to those officers, Nashville officers that responded and eliminated the threat and saved lives, saved more kids' lives. It took them 14 minutes to do it. You can do it in 14 seconds if you were there. And that's the truth. That's the truth. When seconds count, the Leos are minutes away. You're your own first responder. So you got to train, you got to have the mindset. And you got to be able to effectively use what you got. And yeah, folks, we're dancing around a little bit, doing some wordsmithing because, well, we know. That's another thing we're going to talk about is 682. Yes, 682. It will make it illegal to spread disinformation. 20 years in prison on any media that they deem necessary. And basically what they're going to do, what our tyrannical regime is going to do, is literally lock down the internet. Lock it down. They're going to lock it down. The TikTok ban. You know, it's funny. They're literally modeling China. They're literally modeling it. And of course, you know, with the tie-in of the whole CBDC and all that, I mean, it's you know, it's obvious what's going on here. Obvious. I don't know how this is going to work. If it will work. I don't see how this is going to happen. I mean, can you imagine having no savings account, no 401k, no retirement? You literally you work your fingers to the bone, and you get your paycheck, which is on this little box here, on this tied into this little machine here, and that's it. You got X amount of time to spend it before it expires. Before your money expires. You can't save it. You can't transfer it over. You know, there's none of that. No, it's you know, here's your little pittance, good little slave. And every now and then they'll throw you some crumbs, just like China does. You know, every now and then they're like, hey, for 6 days now you have $1,500 extra money. Yeah, you better go spend it because in 6 days it ends. You know, it's like a little mini stimulus check for everyone. Ah, yay! You know. Good job, slave. Right? That's basically, you know, what they're trying to roll out will radically change everything if we allow it. If we allow it. So, just some things to think about, and oh yes, the barge carrying the 14,000 gallons of methanol in the Ohio River has been submerged, and I hear, pray tell, that it's caught fire. I don't know. So rumor control, just throwing this out there. I hear that caught fire. I don't know how true that is. I couldn't find anything on it. And also heard a little rumor about the shaman being freed from his incarceration. That, of course, I cannot find anything on that as well. So if you can find anything on that, it's just something I heard. I don't know how true it is. Wishful thinking, maybe. You know, if that's the case with him, what about everybody else in J6? What about them, right? All I know is that things look bleak. They really do. They look bleak. They look very, very terrible. But when all this stuff starts rolling out, starts happening, all the doom and the gloom, you know, remember, the anticipation of death is worse than death itself sometimes. Most of the time. You know, the fear, the anxiety, which is normal. what this allows us to do is when all this shit comes rolling out, it allows us a chance to fix it all. Yeah. So, go Team Linda. Go Team Linda. Fuck cancer. That's right. Go Team Linda. Fuck cancer. This has been Mad Shad. Every day, never forget.